morning to the grind. Good morning to you out there, man. Grindologists up this morning. Looking forward to another amazing day. God bless us to have another chance, another opportunity to put the best foot forward toward what we want. Man, he didn't have to, he did, and we get to put the best foot forward. So good morning. My name is KeJohnna Owens. This is the Grindology101 virtual podcast, and I'm excited that every morning, Monday through Friday, I look to bring encouraging, motivation, inspiration, just focus for yourself as I talk to myself and share with you. Today, we're talking about powerful partnerships, right? Friends, family, people that hold you accountable, people that you hold accountable, people that you have a project of some sort with. It's kind of like a workout partner at the gym. You know, it kind of keeps you motivated when you don't feel like doing it. And they give you that nudge, like, hey, let's just take a break today. And they give you that extra push. That's good partnerships. Those are the people that we should be around, the people that give you that extra push, you know, when you don't feel like it, when you don't want to, when maybe it's a little tough. Yesterday, experience of the sort, you know, you got to kind of push through. You just got to push through it, and you get to push through. And when you have powerful partnerships that say, you know, today, man, I'm going to call in or whatever the case is. Say, no, man, we got some goals to reach. No, we said we were going to do a thing. We should do a thing. And those kind of partnerships, they inspire you, they push you. And before you know it, you're doing some things that you know you should be doing because it's yin and yang. So I'm just going to kind of encourage you to, you know, those people that side by side in the trenches that do the work with you. You said you would do a thing. You said you would be a place. You said you would. You said you would, and so you do, right? Those are those powerful partnerships. Today, again, the Grindology101 Podcast. I just got to say, you got to get up early. You got to really get up early, and those partnerships push you. Hey, let's get up a little early. Let's get to the gym. And what they say when you're doing a serious workout, turn the lights on in the gym. See, when you turn the lights on in the gym, it's irrefutable that you're the first one in the gym because the lights were off. You see, so when you turn the lights on in the gym and the shop and the store, when you come in first, every day you're bringing your best. There's nothing less than the best that could come from it. So that's the deal. Do the best you can every day, and get up early. Already been on some meetings, already been on some calls, and I was listening to a call from an East Coast business partner, and they had already had 2 meetings by 6:30 in the morning on the East Coast. So that's 3:30 in the morning on the West Coast. And we're in the same industry, and that's a heck of a lot of forward momentum. If you go wake up at 9 o'clock that day, how do you think you're gonna win with that? Hey, this is the Grindology101 virtual podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. We're going to be talking about powerful partnerships, strategic partnerships, and partnerships that hold you accountable. But we got to do the work. There's nothing around the work. See you on the side.
Here's the truth. This is the reality. Nobody's going to believe in you until you've already done it. Nobody's going to come and celebrate with you until you've already done it. The work is going to come before the belief, which means you're going to have to work for a long fucking time by yourself with no applause, with no awards, with nobody telling you good job. Because if you really want motherfuckers to believe in you, go out and build something great.
Far too many of you worry way too much about other people and not enough about your fucking selves. When you spend your energy focusing on what other people are doing instead of executing on your own opportunities, you are setting yourself up to fucking fail time and time again. And this goes against what society is, right? Society is all about gossip. It's all about talk. It's all about who's doing what. And it's never about worrying about what you're doing. That's why you don't see successful people hanging out with people like that. Because they worry about their own shit, they worry about their own actions, and they worry about how they can get better at it. How about you take the time you spend gossiping and talking about and worrying about other motherfuckers and put that same time into developing yourself?
I just beat me. This ain't about nobody else. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I just beat me. If I can keep beating myself, then that means that I'm in a battle with the only person that I really want to fucking beat, and that's me. If I can continue to outdo me from the day before, then I'm ahead.
My number one competition is me. It's always you versus you. You got to be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in the consistent daily hard work, because that gains success. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can do it. You versus you.
Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. I'm a one-man army. The world can go against me. I'm still come on top. I got God on my side.
And you got to get to the point where there's no other human that wants your success for you more than you want it for you.
In 2022, stop trying. Whatever your hand find to do, execute, execute, execute.
You have to begin to fortify yourself. You have to begin to consciously monitor your inner conversation and start talking to yourself. Start building yourself up. Sometimes the only good things you will hear about you are the things that you say to you. Start building yourself up. Start encouraging yourself. Start saying, I can do this. I can make this happen. When I start trying to convince myself I can be a businessman after flopping and failing and losing thousands of dollars and feeling stupid and dumb and having people take advantage of me because of what I didn't know. I had to talk to myself because people were saying to me that I was dumb. And somewhere in the back of my mind, I was saying, you're right. Look at what I've done. I had to say, no, Les. Hey, come on, man. Get yourself together. You can handle this. You just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right. This is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You can do this. Other people have done it. It doesn't take an Einstein. Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you. You've got to work on yourself. You've got to develop yourself. You've got to talk to yourself day in and day out. Selling yourself on you and on your potentials.
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody. What's on your mind, just do it. Because what's destined for you, you're going to get it.
There's no limitations. There's no excuses. Just sort that way.
Dedication, hard work, commitment, and partnerships make the difference. They keep you and hold you accountable. You know, if you have, you know, that track buddy, right? Wake you up in the morning, like, oh man, it's gonna be a hard day, but we gotta get it. That's the people that you connect with. You want to get something happening. You want to put some fire to what your project is, whatever it is, man. Get with some people that hold you accountable and hold themselves accountable. Get with some people that say, man, you know what, we can do it. And they put their belief to work, and they apply the level of the work that they do to match the level of the faith that we have. See, if we apply the level of the work that we do to match the level of the faith that we have, so there's amazing things that we can have in the world. So you don't have to have it, but you do have to believe that you could have it. And then you have to apply the work. And this is biblical. And I always say, I'm a babe of the word. Nothing works but the work. And it says, you know the scripture. I told you, babe of the word. I know that you got to apply the work. You got to walk the walk. You got to do the do. You got to get up and get it. You got to go to the class. You got to go to the school. You got to go to the practice. You got to sign up for work. You got to sign in for work. You got to do the work. And it doesn't matter what that is. So if you're going to do it, you might as well do it to a degree that says, you know what, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. If I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. And I would say to you, if you don't want to do it, man, don't do it. Get with partnerships that make a difference, that hold you accountable, that stand to your side, that stand to what they said they would do, and connect with people that are making a difference in any way like they're doing it. Jeremino, man, it's amazing. Your leadership, glad to be able to connect with you. Absolutely. Tony Viola, good morning to you out there. And Mr. Wardlaw, and it's an honor. Great morning to you, sir, out there on the grind early in the morning. So you think it's early. Let's talk about it. So they say it's early. I told you that one of my business partners had already had a training class at 6:30 in the morning on the East Coast. That's 3:30 in the morning on the West Coast. We are surely asleep, right? So over time, that's already a track on the day. So if you say you want to wake up at 9 o'clock here or 7, man, come on. Think about that. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think you're going to rise to the top or get the things accomplished? But maybe, we get to choose. We get to decide. We get to put in what we want, I'll go down there. I'll catch the one next week. Next time, maybe there was some good information. Let me follow with you next month after I think about a few things and do a few things after a few things happen and a few things don't happen. I don't know what that means, but that means no in a short way to put it. So you don't move on the concept. You don't move on the idea. You don't activate, and you don't connect with partnerships that open the paveway towards what we want to do out there. I don't care what it is, man. There is no one that is an island upon himself. No man is an island upon himself. Right? But say, faith without works is dead. See? I told you. There you go. Help me out. Baby, the word. You got it. That's right. Faith without works is dead. Great morning to the grind out there, champion. All I know is that if you're going to do something, do it. I don't even know why not do it, man. Why not get the best out of life? I just listen to I love different trainings all day long, feed myself positivity, feed myself what I want in my life. I feed myself positive synergy so that I could also radiate out in my home to my family that, it's amazing lives out there. I was in a training. Mr. Shedrick White, 7-figure income earning, leader, phenomenal. He asked a simple question. Why do they sell $40 million jets? Because people buy them. It was just, they buy them. So we just not around the people that are buying them. So if it's possible, you can't tell me it's impossible. Because we already see it. And this, from here, you could come from anywhere. Nobody could tell me what you were, what you used to be. I remember when, oh man, you was this. People love to hold you to what you were, man, because they don't see what you can become. And if you don't allow yourself to get around people that can see what you could become and partner up with them, why not be around people that celebrate you? Why not be around people that promote you? Why not be around people that see a value in you and want to put it in a position to win for yourself and your family? Whether that be the yarn and ball club, the kitten cat club, or whatever the club is that you subscribe to, I say subscribe to a vehicle that produces an income so that we can live a life of doing the things that we want to do and help the people that we want to help. And the only way to help them is have financial dominion. So we got to work towards some things. Hey, here we are, back to the grind. I gotta say, it's a lot of activities that we had. It was amazing. Juneteenth weekend, I was out there in Pomona at Kenesha Park with Miss Trudy Coleman. Amazing. I think the 32nd annual, the most consistent in Southern California. It was good to be a part of that, and so I look forward to follow up on that. If you were out there, man, shout out to you. I took those images, and if you know anybody that we'll be having those images in a couple of different magazines. Listen here. If you have something that you want in your life, there's no other way around it, man, but to put the best in it for yourself, for your family, overcome the circumstances, connect with people that inspire you, that push you when you don't feel like it, that count on you, right? Here's what I mean by counting on you. There are turkey dinner, Thanksgiving, right? Everybody's accountable to bring something. If you're the one that they say, bring the plastic forks or bring the chips, Because, the meal won't stop without the chips. But if you're the one that said, man, we need you to bring the turkey, that's accountability. That's when people see that, man, I could count on you. Are you that kind of person? So we all want to connect with those kind of people, but are we that kind of person? Bring the turkey dinner. Can we count on you to bring the turkey dinner? Oh, no. That's an internal question, man. You can count on me to bring the turkey dinner. If I say I was going to bring the turkey dinner, I'm going to bring the turkey dinner. We see you on the other side. Stand by.
We are running out of time. What are you going to do with the time you have left? I say that if you don't reposition yourself, you could miss the best time in your life, in this season of life. Because we have got to change the way we think. We have got to change the way we function. We have got to change the way we deal with issues. And the reason that you have to begin to reposition the way you think and the way you function and the way you feel is that we many times are stuck between the lines of limited thinking and limited people and limited ideas and limited philosophies. And there's something creative down inside of you saying, let there be. You need to walk into a situation where you've been locked up and tied up and tangled up and say, let there be light, let there be healing, let there be books, let there be change in this city. You have tried 4 or 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things. Each you worked on 90 days or so and then said it doesn't work. How can you be a leader with a 90-day test? Of course it didn't work. You didn't stick to it long enough. You didn't fight hard enough. You didn't do what it took to win. And rather than to correct it and get it right, you walked away from it and tried something else. And for the last 10, 15 years of your life, you've been on the run from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, trying to make all this stuff work. Stop it. Stand still. You have to have the courage to live with the pressure and the criticism. New levels bring new devils. You have to be tough. You have to be tough to be able to stand it. It's tough for keeping your kids encouraged while you secretly worried to death yourself. It's tough for getting ready for a birthday and don't have a birthday gift. It's tough of not being able to get the light bill paid and the water bill paid. It's tough. But what do we do with these moments? Do we just have them and go back home and wait for the next one? Almost like junkies getting a fix or smokers smoking a cigarette? Are we just habitually addicted to moments without being able to take that moment and use it strategically to do something in our lives? You do not have to accept it the way it is. Somewhere down inside of you there is creativity. We've got to break out of the barriers and the limitations and get outside of the box. Something is about to happen in your life. You've got to take it one day at a time. And when you get to the end of the day, you say, I'm not finished, but I've done everything that I was supposed to do for that day, for that time, for that season. Your season is shifting. You will be able to do now in a way that you have never been able to do it before. You haven't sung your best song. You haven't preached your best sermon yet. You haven't thought your greatest thought. You haven't written down your greatest idea. You haven't dreamed your best dream. Baby, you haven't laughed your best laugh. You haven't had your greatest day yet. It's somewhere inside of you. You're a miracle looking for a place to happen. You have got all kinds of things locked up inside of you that are about to come forth for such a time as this. The time is right. The stage is set. The conditions are in order, and something awesome is about to happen in your life. Don't let anybody tell you you're too young. Don't let anybody tell you you're too old. Don't let anybody tell you you're finished. Every day you wake up in the morning, it's a sign the best is yet to come. This is my moment, and I am determined to live it. The mind is the battleground. The fight is in your mind. Are you ready for the next level? What are you going to do with the time you have left?
So he says, what are you going to do with the time you have left? And as you see across the scroller there, it says, stay committed to what you committed to. So you committed to it, commit to it, finish it through. See what happens. You got the Tupperware business. You got all the Tupperware in the garage, right? Stacked up. It didn't work the first time. Auntie didn't see it. Cousin Bob didn't buy it. So it didn't work, man. We got to go through some things. We got to embrace some processes. It's some pain of the other side. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So if the same thing is the same thing, nothing's going to be different. If you could grasp that. So the next company or the next job or the next thing or the next thing or the other thing, if you don't see it through, it's just not going to, nothing's going to happen. I got to give a shout out again to you. And just if you want to see an example of an excuse-free kind of, I gotta say, it's the Hope Coach, KeJohnna Williams, and Kim keep sending a shout out to you, man, friend, champion, to overcome it. We talk about what we don't have, and sometimes so ungrateful for what we do have. We not recognize. That's crazy, right? You don't recognize what you're blessed to already have, what you're blessed to already be. And then until you see the man crying about having no shoes after he's seen the man with no feet. So look at your blessings. And here's an example of no excuses. Stand by.
I'm the Hope Coach, KeJohnna Williams, your messenger of hope and inspiration. And I was blessed to be born without arms and impaired use of my legs.
1 in 5 Americans has some kind of disability.
The notion that hiring someone with a disability is more of a burden than an opportunity.
Donald Trump provoking fresh outrage. This time, the Republican frontrunner is accused of mocking a reporter who has a physical disability.
I'm the Hope Coach.
The Hope Coach.
The Hope Coach. You want some hope? I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Today I am an internationally known Les Brown Platinum speaker, author, mentor, businesswoman, humanitarian, and CEO of KeJohnna Williams Outreach.
God have mercy.
God, most people would have given up after going through what I've gone through, but I'm still here. I'm still standing. Why? Because I was born to win. I've experienced abortion, motherhood, and as I said, a stroke. But guess what? I'm still here. So I'm telling you today, whatever it is you want to do in your life, I challenge you today to do it.
But when God came in your life, did he take care of that which psychologists couldn't take care of?
Lord have mercy. My mother told me there was nothing that I could not do. And I am so grateful to God that he allowed me to be born this way for such a time as this, to help people all over the world.
You were actually taught how to use other parts of your body to compensate for the fact that you did not have your arms. Can you share that?
Yes, actually I was trained as a baby to use my feet as if they were my hands.
You're a mother, you're a wife, you're a fabulous friend, but you also draw. I'm amazed by this. These are your sketches. Tell me about this.
She actually draws portraits with her toes.
The world said, Tawana, you can't, you won't. But I said, oh yes I can. I can believe it, I can achieve it, and I'm going to do it. And I did it.
The producers from the Judge Hatcher Show, they contacted me and said, we heard about you. We have a troubled team that needs some help, and we need you. And I said, yes.
Somebody ain't been fighting enough.
Come on, guys.
Ain't somebody not been swinging enough.
Come on.
Better fight for what you want.
Come on.
I decree and declare right now in the name of Jesus that you shall live and not die.
You are the example in my book of a world changer.
Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Yes, I am.
You're a world changer.
Yes, I am.
That's almost amazing enough to get you to say, well, what's the excuse? What's the thing? What's the deal? Man, Tawana, every time I think of something, I say, well, I can't do, man. You pop up like right here. Good friend. Partnership. You see that people that inspire you to keep going when you may have a good reason to stop. Stuff happens, man. Life is already what it is. It's something me and my main man, Mr. Neosha Morris, we call it being hit by a mortar. Being hit by a mortar is likened to you charging the beach of your own success. You're driven to win. You signed up for the club, for the team, for the business, whatever it might be. And as soon as you start, it's flat tire, car don't start, situation, issue, stuff, life kicked in, hit by a mortar. Got to restart to hit the beach. See, that's the challenge, because if you stay in comfortability, you don't get hit by the mortar because you confined to what's already comfortable. And here's the tip. Being comfortable has got to be the most uncomfortable position to be in. And we just saw how the world changed. So how could you be comfortable in an uncomfortable scenario? So I would prefer to fight for what I want. And I would prefer to win for my family. And I can't look at myself in the mirror if I didn't put all my effort in. So powerful partnerships absolutely help me do that. A shout out to the new brand. I'm really excited about what we're doing in travel. I'm looking forward to some major partnerships. Success Express Travel is on the map. So stand by. I'll share with you what we have going this morning. Stand by. We're looking forward to meeting some very, very powerful partnerships, establishing some strong relationships in the industry of travel. Today is Winning Wednesday. You're invited to contact us. We got a couple of Zooms going on today. In fact, there are 3. Here are 2 of them this morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as you see, noon Pacific Standard Time. We got some amazing leadership. I'd like to share with you what the opportunities to change some of the ways that we earn, life raft, if you will, life mass on ourselves, on our family, or income opportunity from home, if you're willing to do the work. So powerful partnerships certainly make a difference. And we're looking to connect with people like yourself that say, you know what? If I could do what I'm already doing and earn an income doing it by helping people, let me know more. It's just information. There's a quote that says, the information is free. It's the not knowing the cost. So text 909-686-1698 or message me there and I'll get you the information of how you can attend. It's been an amazing day. Get out there and win for yourself. Get out there and win for your family. Get out there and win for what you want in your life. They sell $40, $50 million jets. For what reason? Because people buy them. Get one. I don't know. Whatever it is in your life, the freedoms that you want, personal, time, financial freedoms, those freedoms, we're talking about designing our ideal lives, man, and get out there and get it. It's the only thing to do. We'll see you on the other side.